Welcome to the online induction information for the BSc Hons Contemporary Health Practice degree, from now on shortened to CHP. You are listening to this podcast because you've been unable to attend one of the induction days. As you can see from this slide, the programme leader is Claire Street. If you have any queries, contact her on the above email or phone number. Please note too that we are now based at the Burley campus. Elizabeth Gaskell is now closed. For information about the new campus, go to the web address shown on screen. This slide contains information about the format of the degree. You may be aware that in order to complete a degree, you need to gain 120 level 6 credits. The CHP degree is specifically designed as a top-up degree, which means that all the units you study are at level 6. In effect, you fast-track to the final year of a degree. The degree is offered on a part-time study basis, which will take a minimum of 2 years to complete if you have to complete all 120 credits. The maximum time is normally 3 years and exceptionally 4 years. Almost all of the units we offer are worth 20 credits, which equates to 6 units for the 120 credits. Normally, you should not study more than 60 credits in one academic year, an academic year being from September to June or July. You would study less than 60 credits if you were doing the degree over 3 years, for instance. There is one compulsory unit, which is the evidence-based practice, EBP, Understanding, Critiquing and Applying EBP unit. This is worth 20 credits and you must achieve a pass grade of 40% or more for this unit. So to complete the degree, you must take the evidence-based practice unit. You can then choose the remaining 100 credits from any of the units we have on offer during the academic year. If you already have some credits, further information about this is provided in podcast 3. Please note too that we offer mentor preparation as one of your units. This is worth 20 credits. For information about other units that are available and how to make your unit choices, see podcast 2. Now for some rather detailed but important information, and I hope you find it not too tedious. Some important information about the course. Once you have enrolled, go to the URL address shown on screen and select Students from the top menu bar. Select the My MMU tile, which should appear on this next screen, and log in using your student ID and default password, unless you've already changed this. You'll be prompted at the screen once you've clicked on the My MMU tile. What we then want you to do is access key information through Moodle, particularly through the degree Moodle site. This is probably going to be labelled something like BSc Contemporary Health Practice. As I say, once you've logged in, you will see this series of tiles, and it is at this point that you can actually go into your account and change your password, go into email, and from this tile here, go into Moodle, including the degree Moodle site that I have just mentioned. Once on the degree Moodle site, locate and download a copy of the Getting to Grips with Academic Assessment Handbook. This contains useful information about writing academic assignments and referencing and so forth. You can also check out information relating to assessments. There are links to the University Assessment Regulations, for instance. And also ensure that you know how to use your MMU email, and there's some information about this linked from the Degree Moodle site as well. Although, as noted, it's probably easiest to access it directly from the title previously shown. One thing that we want to make sure you are fully aware of before you start writing any assessments is plagiarism and how to avoid it. And there is more about this on the next slide. So as mentioned, I'm going to say a little bit more about plagiarism, as it is absolutely vital that you avoid this. The university takes it very seriously, and students will be penalised if they are found to have plagiarised work. So what is plagiarism? Your tutor marking your work will suspect plagiarism if they spot some of the following things. For example, you've written a lot but you've not cited any references. This means that there's no substantiation to what you write, and it comes across as just your own opinion and ideas. There's nothing academically to support this or where those ideas might have originally come from. You might have references in text, but you've not cited them in the end reference list. This obviously means that the sources of your ideas are not fully explained and transparent. And then most importantly, an element of plagiarism happens when people put in content that's direct copy of words from an original source, from a text, from an article and so forth, and they've not presented it in quotation marks with author date and page number. If the work is a direct quotation, it must include the page number as well as the normal Harvard referencing source. The other thing that people sometimes do is that they tweak the words from an original piece of text, so changing the odd word here and there and so forth. They may cite the author, but indeed, if basically the content as written in the assignment is extremely similar to an original text, this will also be considered plagiarism. The only way that this is avoided, as I say, is by putting things as quotes. And we would recommend that you do not fill an assignment with quotes, because this doesn't count to your end word count and also means it's not your original words. The most important thing that you can do to avoid plagiarism is learn to paraphrase and summarise your work. It is, after all, your understanding we are interested in. For more information about plagiarism, see this YouTube link. There are some quite useful podcasts that break down different elements of plagiarism and referencing and so forth. You can locate those YouTube podcasts by typing in MMU YouTube referencing into Google. Can also be accessed via the Harvard Referencing Guide information at the library homepage or directly through this URL link shown here. Please note, if you are found to have plagiarised your work, it is serious and we will report this to your trust. For your information too, within the next month or so, you will be allocated a personal tutor, and information about this will be put on the Degree Moodle site. An announcement that this has been done will be sent to your MMU email account. Another important source of help is the Student Hub. You should contact them if you have any non-academic queries, such as enrolment problems, problems accessing Moodle, or to obtain your student ID card. Don't forget to look at your MMU email account on a regular basis. And as already mentioned, you can arrange for your MMU emails to be bounced to a usual email account. And there is information about how to do this on the CHP Degree Moodle. Please note We are currently accepting applications to this programme until October 2018 only. To ensure that we are compliant with current modern nursing and health and social care practice, and to provide you with the best possible programme and experience, our programme content is currently being reviewed and is likely to be subject to change following the October intake. Any intakes for the reviewed programme will be advertised in due course, but this is unlikely to be until sometime in the new year 2019. So, what to do next? Go to podcast 2 to find out more information about your unit choices and how to enrol online. Thank you and goodbye for now.